And the basic gist of what yesterday should have been about is that fractions and decimals and percents are all related. If you know one, you should know them all. And one of the best ways to look to make sure you understand the relationship is look at your little fraction circles. If you would look at, I guess, the one that is 1/2. If you look at your little fraction circle that is 1/2, that would be a suggestion that you look at the fraction circle that's 1/2 somewhere. It's on that big cardboard piece of paper there. Please look at that circle that's 1/2. You got that? What color is that?
Green.
The green colored one. You've got a green color. Okay. All right. You will see that, make this bigger, I guess. On that green circle, besides it being 1/2, it also tells you that what decimal is the same as 1/2 in that little green circle there? 50 cents or 0.5. And it's always good when you think about fractions and decimals, think about money. Because most of us know that a half of a dollar is 50 cents or 0.5. Okay, and then it also tells you that 1/2 is what percent on that little circle there, Elijah? 50%. Right, 50%. Which I think most of you knew that anyway. And the three basic ones that they're kind of going to ask you about are 1/2. If you think about 1/4, 1/4 is what as a decimal. Think about a quarter of a dollar. What decimal is a quarter? 25 cents. What percent, by the way, you'll see a little relationship here. This was 50 cents is 50%. 25 cents, 1/4, 0.25 is, Lance? 25%. And there, if you think about money, it kind of helps us out a whole lot. And then the last one, we would say 1/10. Again, talking about money. 1/10 of a dollar is, what little coin do we use there, and how much is it worth, Paige? Yep, our dime, which is 10 cents. Okay, and if you made 1 out of 10 free throws, guess what your percentage is? Isabel? 10%. If you made 1 out of 10. So you should kind of be able to relate all of those together because the book will ask you some questions. For example, the one that you skipped for today, question 28 said, the fraction 2/5 is equal to 0.4 and 40%. Write 0.4 and 40% as unreduced fractions. Write 0.4 and 40% as unreduced fractions. Well, what do you suppose 0.4 would be? Here's what you think about. If 0.1 is 1/10, how many 0.1s does it take to make 0.4? Yeah, 4 of them. 4 dimes makes 40 cents, and that would be 4 dimes. Okay, and 40% would be what fraction? How about that? What does percent mean, do you know? Here, watch this. Check this out. In case you ever forget this, 40% is the same thing as 40, sorry, let me get this thing, 40 over, get over here, 40% is the same as 40 100ths. percent, check this out, 40%. We spell percent like this. Guess what cent means in the world? A century, a centurion, a centipede, the prefix or whatever, cent. How many cents in a dollar? 100. Percent means 40 per is a fraction line, cent. 40 per 100. 40 over 100. And whoever made the percent sign said, hey, let's just take that and make it look like 100, just move all this stuff around there. So if I asked you this question, if I said you had 75%, what fraction do you suppose 75% can be changed to? Knowing that percent is out of 100, or per 100, Jaden, it is?
75 hundredths.
Yep, 75 over 100. What decimal would 75% of a dollar be, or 75 hundredths of a dollar be? If 25% is 25 over 100, which was our quarter, 75% is 75 over 100, which is what decimal? 75 hundredths? Do you want to write something? Brooklyn?
475.
Yeah, see how they're all related? It's all pretty simple, pretty cut or drawn. Perfect. And then take out one more blank, a piece of paper, please. We gotta start a whole new one.